We're back. I don't know what episode we're on. We're just throwing them out. It's like here 1 week, there another week.
It might even be mixed matched.
It might be mixed matched. Yeah.
It might not even be like in sync.
We have episodes in the vault that have just been waiting to come out. That have just been aging. We don't know if they're aging like wine. We don't know if they're aging like milk.
They're fine promise.
But they're in the vault. So you're gonna have to bear with us. Who knows when you're gonna hear this episode? Who knows when you're gonna see it? It could be a year from now. It could be 3 days from now. But we're back. You're here with us, and it's the men's circle.
The circle that your grandfather would be proud
It's
of.
absolutely the circle your grandfather would be proud of, depending on your grandfather. You know,
Yeah.
I can't speak for everybody's grandfather, but for our grandfathers, who knows? My grandfather might absolutely hate this shit. He was like, "You were supposed to be a Marine."
You pussy.
So we're here. I'm yours truly. I need no introduction, so I won't introduce myself. But to my military left is Lucas Decolo. We got Exposed One. We got Red Hawk, and we got TZZ Planes Coyo. You're welcome.
TCC. That don't even sound attractive.
Shit, you're not.
Many would disagree with you.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't. So
Quick disclaimer.
Take that critique from a guy. You're not attractive.
From the least attractive one here. Anyways.
All right, disclaimer. Thank you for listening to the podcast. This is a podcast.
It is.
We're aiming at you men. For you women out there, cool. Thank you for listening. But if you're offended, sorry.
It's on you.
It's on you. This podcast is not for the weak-minded. No, I'm just kidding.
For the
but
weak-minded?
for the, I said weak-minded. Just, we're not here to please everybody, so that's all.
Yeah. If you don't know, we're broadcasting straight out of Yagna, Los Angeles, also known as Los Angeles, from the highest point in LA. If you were to ask me, I think we're on the 5th floor or something. But yeah.
From the high
70.
So we want to acknowledge the relatives of this land and acknowledge that we're here. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You know what I'm saying? That's how we stay. You know, out here. Si se puede. You know what I'm saying? All right. So what do we got in store?
The $1 million question.
Ooh, what is the $1 million question?
The $1 million question is, what would you do with $1 million?
Oh
right
my gosh.
now. Right now. So if you're watching the show and you have $1 million, if you have $5 million,
Give us.
there's each one of us gets one of those millions and do maybe what we're talking about on the show. I know this episode might get to somebody who's got that kind of money, and you're just like, what can I do with this money? What you can do is you can buy a piece of artwork from one of us for $1 million, and then you can write that off on your taxes and clean your money, and then we'll have $1 million, and you'll have a piece of art, some clean money. And yeah, not financial advice. So, we're going to go down the line. We're going to go down the line. I can't wait to get this $1 million from whoever's watching this. And then we're going to talk about what you would do with a meal ticket.
Dang. Let's manifest that.
I just did.
You literally asked somebody to hand it to.
Okay, I'll take his $1 million.
Yeah.
Manifested.
All right, Lucas, what would you do with $1 million? What would you do?
From this point forward.
From this point forward, clear up all my debt.
How much is that hat?
So you have like $10 left.
All the debt I have with the IRS.
Oh, that's the IRS, the boogeyman.
Fucking player either.
All
I
the
love
debt I owe other people.
Hypothetically.
Damn. Nah, man. Fuck, it's such an unrealistic question. I don't even know where to start.
That's kind of why.
I mean,
Why
I think-
is it
I think
unrealistic?
I don't think it's all that unrealistic.
I mean, because it's not unrealistic in the sense that I know I can acquire it with hard work, and, you know, but to just kind of like, it almost sounds like, oh, you just won the lottery right now, boom, here's $1 million. What are you gonna do with it? You know, or back in the day when you had that big old fucking spin the
The
wheel
wheel?
and shit, yeah. Wham!
Hey, remember when those people used to show up to your house with the big ass check?
That's a public clearinghouse.
Yeah,
You can still win that. That's $5,000 a fucking week.
Yeah,
Is that- Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at the side.
And they would
$5K
always
a week,
ask
that's
you
your
with that
good.
wheel, they would ask you, what are you gonna do with it? And like, fuck.
Who did you that?
I'll go party. I think the first thing I would probably do, set money aside for it to make money.
Investments?
I'll put it in investments.
How much?
Man, probably like a quarter of it.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out the calculator.
I'd put a
Cool.
quarter of it.
So where would you put $250,000?
Bitcoin.
That's 250,000 for those of you that.
I put some.
How many bitcoins did that get you? How
I'll
many
buy a Bitcoin when it's on the lowest of the bear market, so I can get the most bang for my buck.
What do we
It's a
assume?
quarter of $1 million, 25,000?
250,000.
250,000.
25,000.
The mathematician.
We know who's not my chica at this circle.
I was just making sure you're on mute. I was just making sure you're on mute.
Oh, yeah.
How much is a million again? How many zeros?
It's 10,000.
You know what? I'll take Lucas's million and his million. Too.
Damn.
Well, you got 750,000 left.
$100 bill.
I think so. I would put maybe a quarter to make money, so it continues making money for myself. I would buy some open land somewhere,
How much did
and
you drop on that open? How much you invested in it?
I would probably somewhere between 150 to 200.
So we want to get even 200,000?
Where would we at?
That would, it would take some research, but something hopefully like close to some water, something that also close by, like that just kind of like in the sense of like where I'm something that can
The
like
price is going to vary depending on
Yeah.
whether that water's contaminated. So
that's
you
true.
want to spend 150
Or-
or 200 on this?
Is there an aquifer somewhere close by?
Oh, well.
All that stuff, right?
Where did it say
This is
200?
all hypothetical, so don't be asking me all these detailed questions.
Did you contact the city and have it
What-
inspected?
what real estate
For building? Is it in the right zone?
Is there HOA fees?
Yes, I would definitely set a good, probably like another 100,000 just for my daughter, for her,
What the fuck?
for her,
It's in like that.
right?
Like the hell, man.
Next to Yoli?
That's probably like 1 year of school and shit for her, but just to kind of like,
For ELAC? Shit is expensive.
That's an inflation pricing, bro.
You got 450,000 left.
403,000 left. Damn. I don't know if it's cheaper to buy a house right now or just pay off like fucking 5 years worth of rent.
Well, if you do the math,
At the end of it, you don't own anything. You just pay
I
for
mean, but it is like,
5 years of liability.
do I want to leave the city to go live somewhere and leave all you motherfuckers and no more fucking, I don't know. Start a business. Don't ask me in what, but because I'm just like,
Okay, well, how much you dropping on the business?
depends on the business.
Well, what are you willing to invest? You have
I would
450,000 now.
I'll probably invest another 100.
you don't know what kind of city you
No,
go.
I mean,
Alright, so she's throwing a blind 100 grand.
Yeah.
There's some kind of niche.
You got 350,000 left.
Would it be ethical or be like McDonald's franchise?
There is no ethical consistency.
Okay. You're right.
Nothing you do is gonna be ethical.
Yeah, I don't know, shit. No, how much I have left? 300,000?
350.
350.
Damn, it's gone just like that.
I would throw a block party somewhere for everybody.
With 350?
No.
Cool, that's hardcore. Fucking party of a lifetime.
You know, but bring like the party of the year.
That's not an investment. That's just like
That's
that.
just- yeah,
block party.
it's-
How much you spending on this one day block party?
50 G's.
50 G's on a block party. What the fuck? You got 3,000 left. No, 300.
Those
300,000.
But at the block party, I would be promoting the Man Circle.
Nah,
There it is.
Yeah, big old banner.
Sponsored by the Man Circle.
Did we get Farrakhan on it?
You give me a lot more than 300,000.
You need more than 300? He went to a bunch of colleges for like 100 grand.
That was in the 80s.
He was talking all kinds of shit.
my security, all my staff,
Yeah, it's like every other speech after on, he's talking shit about how much
I
he's
would-
getting paid.
I would buy some land in Mexico.
Oh, okay. How much you investing on that?
Where narco traffickers could just go claim your shit.
Somewhere close, right next to my uncle's ranch. And so he already has some big ass fucking property on there. So probably right around there somewhere.
Okay. How much you investing in that?
Probably could be another. I mean, with 100 G's over there, you fucking get a lot.
So 100?
Probably, yeah, somewhere around that range.
Ranch 2, ranch number 2.
75 G's.
75?
Yeah, let's put 75. 75, fuck.
Alright, you got 225 left.
Just bet on the Dodgers for
You better speak wisely about it because there's somebody watching this shit that's gonna be like,
He's like, nah, this fool doesn't know what he's
$1
doing.
million.
You still haven't hooked anybody else though. That's aside from the others. That's, I mean,
Well, you're all getting $1 million, so I mean, okay, you
Are we?
You're the only one that got it.
Right now, you're the only fool that has it. The rest of us are in the poorhouse, waiting for Shebas to hit.
waiting for me to hit the fucking moon.
Well, you know, in that case, it established a few different businesses. You know, invite heads together, like in different circles, and see what kind of business we would like to put together.
How much would you invest on?
All that depends on the heads I put together.
Well, you got
You know, if
225.
I bring you fools together, I know that she's fucking gonna be like,
Awesome. Really good.
It would be the most funniest business you ever fucking
It'll be a crypto trading conglomerate based on astrology.
Hell yeah.
you know,
Tarot card trading.
so.
You got the bard. Sell.
I mean, I think I would put something together for.
All right, time out. This is something else other than like the community business.
Yeah.
So, but you got 225 grand left. I got to deduct what you're willing to invest on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, we can't move on with the
What was the
conversation.
song? What was the song?
The Dogecoin stuff?
No. No.
Just give me some.
No, no.
Finish this out. Just say you don't know.
So you're not gonna-
Alright, in the savings.
Next one. Into the savings.
The savings. For retirement.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
225.
You could live off that.
For like a year.
No. Blowing $250 in 1 year in retirement?
I mean,
Fuck.
shit. I mean, it's like
God damn.
with the first thing it comes to mind is buy a property around here, but shit, it's like property right now in LA is like $1 million.
Yeah.
So it's like you almost kind of like
It's hard to find something below 600,000.
yeah,
You don't have to spend $1 million on it.
Right. You're spending
You know.
10, 20% of that.
right. So
Less if it's your first time buying home.
No.
so
Hey.
maybe I mean it's like you know and
What's different?
yeah. So
All right, so that's your note.
so I still have 250,000 left. So.
No, that's in the bank. You start thinking about that's in the bank. So you have 225. Think about it. You know, if you have time at the end of the show, you can let us know if you're gonna spend any more of your 225.
How about we come around with,
I might be inspired by y'all later.
okay, how about we come around with if you won the lotto? So then you can just say stupid shit.
You want a lot?
If you won the lotto. Because the million is tough, because it's like,
It's,
it's very usable.
Look,
Like,
honestly, I mean,
the
it
inflation
is a
is
lot
so
of
bad.
money, but it's not a lot of
It's
money.
not.
It's not, and today's, it's not a lot of money.
I
It's
like the $1 million
Yeah.
question.
It is.
What are you gonna do with the million?
I mean,
But I would like to hear, like, maybe do it 500.
Yeah,
Because that'd be some cool shit.
well, maybe that'll be another episode.
Yeah.
Lambos, baby. Lambos.
Three.
One red one, one blue one, one yellow one. Giving the yellow one away.
I just want to have all three.
All right, who's next?
let's go with the biggest critic right here. Well, fucking another question.
If I had $1 million, a lot of cocaine.
All the cocaine,
All the cocaine. I just put it on.
Fentanyl free.
Yeah.
and then sell it or just like
No,
snort
just
all-
fucking snort one big ass line, $1 million line.
Your last line. Your last line.
Just to say I went out like that, you know what I mean? Like,
My grandpa.
whatever happened to X? Like, oh, you didn't hear what happened now? He OD'd. He OD'd? On what?
$1 million.
How much did he snort? $1 million.
Jesus.
For all the youngsters listening, don't follow me.
Ain't no youngsters listening to this shit.
Yeah, my great grandpa died the same way.
Yeah. Nah, but
Rest in peace.
if I had $1 million, I'd probably take half of it and invest in no apartment buildings. I buy an apartment in like fucking Wyoming or like in an emerging city where there's like a lot of migration into that area.
Texas.
Wyoming.
I'm just saying, not here. Not here. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere like in the Midwest or something where housing is a necessity and I can fill bodies into those apartment buildings and then hire like a management company to like collect the rent and just fucking
The local
cash
gang.
me check.
The local gang.
No, but, you know, they also like take care of maintenance and all kinds of other shit. So I don't want to have to worry about it.
I see this will be in a
So-
slumlord.
So with something like that, you know, I would hope that like it would create the kind of revenue to buy another one.
So is the management company, is that part of the 500 grand? Or are you gonna put 500 grand on the properties and then spend more of your meal ticket on the management company?
No, it would probably be
Within that
Within
500?
that fund.
Okay.
And I'd probably take maybe like 100,000 of it or something like that, and put it to like long-term investments.
ETFs or?
Yeah, put it into some
You
stuff.
got 400 left.
With 400 rags. But if I can't say, but I buy a whole lot of. Do you all know what I mean by that?
A lot of-
Or the,
A lot of.
That's funny because we know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
People out there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I'd probably buy like a small piece of property somewhere close here.
How much you invested?
Like whatever's left.
400 grand?
Yeah. Until
No, because for 400 grand, he's getting that. You know, so like whatever he's spending
oh,
on that.
probably like 100 racks of that. Yeah. Let's do like 3.
3 on this, and then the 1 on the.
Yeah. So I could with 300 racks, I could probably get like a nice little house like in Fontucky. You know what I mean?
Who wants to live out there?
Yeah, well, we
Why don't you live out there?
That's what he wants to say. That's his money.
So you can wake up and
take
take
his money.
I see some fool breaking into your car.
Somewhere on that direction.
Actually, that's
maybe
what
like
you should-
Upland or something like
That's
that.
what you should
or
be
like
building an
Montclair
apartment complex over there.
or some shit. You know?
That's what you should be building apartment complexes in Kentucky.
Nah, it's still gonna be a lot. It's still gonna. Even with the FHA loan, like you're still gonna be dropping more. Like you're better off spending that 500 grand. Yo, other states are getting massive foot traffic of people who are, how should I say, undocumented. The labor force that's flooding into every state, every single state has a massive undocumented labor force.
We should stop that. You know what I mean? Plug the hole, bro. You know?
Build the wall.
Build that fucking wall. I tell you what. America for Americans. That's what I always say.
Put this on the fucking MAGA algorithm.
All right, motherfuckers. Their fan base.
They were
Damn right.
They were really gonna have to buy a lot of.
And a whole lot of. All right, Red Hawk, what about you?
Oh shit. That's funny. Alright.
I expect your answers to be.
Hey, I got a boy, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say I got a boy, you know what I mean? Y'all know who he is. Shout outs.
Red Fan,
Yeah, Red Fan. You know?
Yeah. So I've actually contemplated this section of my life. I think the first thing I would do is to buy a very large plot of land.
A what?
A very large plot of land.
Just raw acreage?
Raw acreage.
How much you invested in it?
I would say about 100,000, maybe 2.
Where would you,
Wait,
what
I got-
would be
I got-
the ideal?
Okay, 200,000, just to get cream of the crop land, because it's actually not. It's not that expensive.
Okay.
And I would probably buy it very close to a river, one of the bigger rivers, like Colorado River or American rivers. Or that's Northern
Riverside.
No, not rivers. Not rivers.
Claiming
So
El Sereno, but he moved to Riverside.
So I'll probably get like maybe somewhere in Northern California. I'll probably buy a house, one of those foldable houses.
Wait. 200 racks
racks.
on the
Pretty decent size.
and then how much on the house?
I think I would say another.
Because if you go to Northern Cali, you probably get some nice shit up there.
Yeah. I looked it up. I've seen it. It's very cheap and it's beautiful and it's very fertile. So I would definitely buy it.
You're definitely gonna have to buy that.
Maybe I'm gonna transition from Fontucky to
Yeah. So then,
yeah.
so then I would probably.
The big ant on my chest.
I would probably. Then I'll probably. So it'll be a whole lot of mix of people. So then I'll probably buy. There's foldable homes. They come in like
Foldable homes.
foldable homes.
You unfold your home.
Yes, they ship them to your fucking.
They're really
your
nice.
van. They fucking. They have to send a crew to your house.
Or unbox it?
And box it before they build it for you right there. It takes a day. 3 bedrooms.
And they're really nice.
They're really fucking nice. Simple living. They have
Foldable homes.
Foldable homes. I'll shoot you a link. I'll share the link.
Don't put
How
them.
much does that cost?
Don't put them near tornadoes.
Anywhere, no, like they're actually really decent in hardcore weather. There's like specific ones for specific areas. You gotta actually talk to them, brokerage that. But the lowest end is like probably 75 to 100,000.
No way.
Yeah,
Is that how much you're starting with?
yeah, that's what I was. Well,
100 grand?
I was probably gonna buy like 3 of them.
So 300 grand?
What the fuck?
No, let's see. I would probably.
One for you, one for Bell, one for Trisha?
No, well, I don't know yet. I picture it to me only. I don't picture it to me
okay.
just for my family.
It's me.
There you
Mama
go.
Ravens,
Mama
you know?
Ravens, whoever. Yeah. So
400
the way I see it is like if somebody's on their luck and they need a place to stay,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can fucking shoot up there. And,
I'm gonna need a place to stay when you get
oh,
it.
there you go. And so yeah, I'd probably buy like I probably will buy a big one for myself. So that's like maybe 200. I don't even know if you have to buy them up front though. I think you could finance them. That's probably what I would do. But if I had to spend an hour, I would probably buy 2 and keep it at 200,000
each?
Well, one and one.
Okay.
So like try to spend 200,000 on 2 of them. So rock those down there.
So you got 600,000 left.
Yeah. From that point forward, I would definitely start a business. It would be something I'd be very passionate about.
So how much you dropping in your DJ business?
Nah.
Yeah, maybe like a recording studio.
Like something like that, or maybe actually I'd probably do several businesses.
Start your own label.
I'm gonna throw 600,000 into the fucking to the 2 fucking savages out.
So yeah, I'd probably start like maybe a recording studio. It wouldn't be crazy. It would just be something or something you know, like it'd be different professional, but it's not gonna be these fucking like you would see like a rapper studio. You know, the fucking music video, like the whole squad all over there. There's something, you know, for a good like a band.
It wouldn't be lethal interjection.
No, it wouldn't be something like that. And then I'd probably start
What? How much you invested in it?
Well, let me give you 3, and I'm probably like, or I guess I could give you. I would say I'd probably drop like 25K on that,
Okay.
and then I'll probably drop another.
That's gonna get you one studio.
Yeah, so I'll want like one, just one little good one. So maybe
That's
it's,
probably,
it's
25K is probably more than enough.
yeah, it's passive income. So we want to pay you to use my studio.
Because you really just gotta get the space, and then you just gotta find
Yeah,
space with the
or you can even build it. It's not,
Yeah,
not that expensive.
Yeah, 25 is probably more than enough.
Yeah. Shoot probably another 20. No, that's probably a little bit more.
Yeah, 575 left.
Okay, I'll probably spend another about 50 racks on a t-shirt business. So the whole print shop, try and start a brand. I don't know, I'd have to find a niche, but I would like try to find something. I like the whole native thing, but I also feel like the market's small, so I don't know. But I've always loved graphic shirts, and I've always wanted to make my own and to print professionally. So to me, that would be like something I'd be very passionate about. And I like designing. So yeah, I dropped another like I said at 50,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think that'd be probably for me. Maybe my wife, she wanted a business, so give her some move on for that. Maybe another
Another 5 grand.
maybe another 25 for her.
So you're at 500,000.
Okay, and then I would probably set aside 25,000 in a trust for each one of my kids. So that's 50 grand right there.
What the fuck?
It's 450.
You didn't even think about his kids.
It's a trust. So once they get old enough where they're able to make business decisions, when they have access to that money, whatever, whether it's fucking down payment for a house, whatever it is, I'd probably dump a shitload in investments, like probably another 100 rack in, no, maybe like 2. So I would say half in cryptos, half in stocks maybe. I don't know how the market would be, but assuming that it's fucking afloat at that point. Like right now, I probably would not invest in stocks. I feel like it's gonna crash. But let's just say it's doing good, then some stocks. New York, something where they fucking charge a low amount of rent. And
Like in the hood?
not necessarily the hood, but like yeah, at this point the hood, yeah, it's pretty expensive now.
Yeah. And then rent it to white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that sounds cool. So maybe 100,000.
100,000 to gentrify the hood.
To get my piece of the gentrification pie. Oh, what I got left?
That's right.
150.
150. I think I would save that for. I would say 75 of that would be to maintain the land in order to have a huge amount of growth as far as food goes. So self-sustainability stuff.
Yeah, 75.
75 savings emergency. And or actually I'd probably with that I'd probably to my closest and dearest friends and loved ones probably shoot each one of them maybe like
Few racks.
yeah, if you were at like maybe like five grand a pop, do it a fucking like, pay off your card or something. And then like save myself like 20 just for fun. And I think that's
Cocaine and coke.
yeah. Hopefully I grow my money enough to retire off of that and I don't have to fucking work ever again.
Alright.
Nice.
Who's next? Me or this one?
Handle. Hopefully you can get through this quickly.
So I put $250,000 into stocks and crypto. I put another $250,000 into real estate, preferably like multi-family homes or apartment complexes. I know apartment complexes are a little more expensive, so maybe work my way from multi-properties and then work my way into whatever. And a business, another quarter on a business.
What kind of business would you?
I would say, I want to say cannabis, but cannabis business is fucking expensive to even start, you know? So if I did do that, I would do it in another state where the quality of the weed sucks. Wisconsin, I'm looking at you.
Or Oklahoma?
No, thanks. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Kansas City, maybe?
Tornado's gonna come through everybody.
Yeah. Humidity's gonna give me mold.
PM.
You're gonna be growing PM on your face.
Tornado's gonna hit your warehouse and trim all the weed for you.
I still want to say cannabis just because like that's something that I'm very passionate about. Even if it's something small that it could give me, that $250,000, you know, like just start with that and then grow it, obviously. You know, and only because like I learned that the 3 pillars of wealth is investing in stocks, real estate, and business. You know, so I want to get those 3 out of the way. With the last $250,000, I want to spend like probably like 50-60 racks in a property in Mexico, and over there you can buy big ass property, especially where my mom's from, and like another fucking 30-40 like making it self-sufficient, so that's like 100 racks right there, you know. And then the other 150, the 100 I would spend like over here, like buying a property here, you know, so that I can come and go, because you know a lot of people that I know are here, you know, and this is always gonna be like a home, you know. So I want to be able to come and go as I please and shit. And I have to worry about it. I'm at 50. I have 50 left.
50 left?
Yeah, because I did a quarter.
Oh,
Right. So the last quarter, 100 on property in Mexico, and fixing it up, making it self-sufficient. So I'm at what, 50? 150 left. Right. So the other 100 on another property here, and the last 50, I just fucking like blow it all away with my friends, you know, like let's go do some fun
Cabo.
shit. You know? And that's it, you know.
So
Like,
you
I would
already-
hope that the first 3 investments bring my money back, you know,
Yeah.
tenfold, many folds, and then, you know, do it all over again, you know.
So what cryptos would you invest in?
The ones that are going up, Ethereum, Bitcoin, you know.
Everything's going.
Yeah. And actually, if I put it all on VeChain, and VeChain hates that. If I put it all on Shiba hates it.
Shiba gets taken.
I'd be a billionaire, you know, like, but
A gazillion.
no, research. Whatever's up at the moment, you should, you know. So
You would put it on whatever's up.
whatever's,
I put it on whatever's down.
yeah, obviously, but you know, whatever has
you'd be a whale.
potential to
Kind of
grow.
a small-
Whatever is up but is in a bear market. Does that make sense?
Whatever
No.
I can get the most.
I don't think so.
Whatever we
It's
get
up
the
right
most
now,
for these.
but it's gonna come down
It
to
has a good trajectory.
yeah.
All right, what about you?
Oh shit! All right. First, I would get an FHA loan to be able to get one of these, multi-unit housing, whatever, so I can flip money with that. I'd probably put it in one of these fucking Midwest states. It's something that's worth $1 million, but I'm only spending like $200,000 right for the loan. So that generates money. But first, hypothetically, before I get back into this, hypothetically, I would just spend like 500 grand on guns so I can get a bunch of other shit for free. And then I put the other 500 grand in like a nationwide program that helps the battered wives of cops.
Nice.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Okay.
But what I would really do?
Hypothetical to the hypothetical?
Yeah. I was just trying to diss police officers. Anyways.
You just took us out of the MAGA algorithm.
You took us right out.
You can delete that part. It wasn't as funny.
It was ready to enter for ad.
Anonymous.
Okay, 200 grand, multi-unit, whatever. I put another 200 grand in investments. What kind of investments? I've been hearing y'all talk about crypto. Like, this is a real estate investment, so I would put it in crypto. I put it in crypto because I do feel like stocks are kind of iffy right now, and I feel like the time will come in our lifetime where people are gonna gravitate toward using cryptos to trade for fucking the most minuscule of things, for groceries. People are they're gonna rather use crypto than the dollar because maybe they won't get taxed on it, maybe the benefits of it are gonna be ideal, especially if like a lot of commerce right now is being done online. People are buying things online. Like Amazon, people are just buying a lot of shit online. And if the possibility comes where you can get what you want, buy something that's coming from out of the country, and you can spend crypto on it versus spending your dollar that you're going to get international taxes or whatever, however it is. Like, I just feel like crypto is going to be a lot more useful in the coming future than the fiat currency. So I would invest in like Bitcoin and Ethereum because I feel like those are going to be the cryptos that people are going to choose to use. So 200 grand.
Just, can I stop you real quick?
No.
EYL put a post out today that said 10% of the wealthiest people in the United States own 85% of the stocks in the market.
Wow.
Think about that. And in the next 15 years, it's going to go up to about 97%. So what they're pushing for is for us to buy stocks because they want to, they don't want to make the wealth gap even bigger, you know?
They're monopolizing.
You don't think crypto can close that gap?
I don't know because, okay, let's say for example us, how much do you have to invest versus somebody that's already been doing this and is already wealthy and is dropping fucking $10 million on these stocks, on these cryptos, you know?
I don't know, but if the right person watches this video, I might have $1 million.
Oh, well, let us pray.
Yeah.
Our God.
Howard be that.
Howard be that.
So I'm at 600 grand. I would spend, I'm gonna put 70 grand away because for whatever reason I have like this dream of fucking having a massive warehouse in like the city that can house like all the dopest shit that we've ever wanted to do, like whatever programs that we've had in certain
What's that
groups
food
and
thing?
organizations.
The skater food that does
Oh,
that?
Rob Deardy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine like a Rob Dearden warehouse that housed like all this shit that we've ever wanted to have that was just for us. You know what I mean? Shit that came from the hood, that was like founded by and for us, that people could have a massive space to fucking throw it in there. Whatever kind of art it is, whatever kind of programming they have, like something that's hella dope that can like house those things. I feel like $70 grand can get that started. And if I have like this fucking multi-unit complex that's like providing income, that can also like help pay the rent on that place, so the people who utilize this warehouse don't have to like come out the pocket to have their spot.
Man, fuck that. Charge those motherfuckers.
Dope.
Deuces,
I
homie.
didn't say it was gonna be free. I said it was gonna be cheap.
It's gonna be excellent.
Hell nah.
What do you call
Fair-
those
Fair market, bro.
those companies that help you clean up your reputation?
Oh, like they scrub the internet of your name?
The fresh one.
No,
Public,
they remove all of the bad shit.
Public relations.
Yeah, PR. They wipe all your old data out.
Fresh
Like,
forward. The fresh
That
forward.
and put his image out there like
Oh, no.
philanthropist.
Hell, no. Nah, everybody would have to know the dirt that's on my name. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want anybody in the warehouse
To not
that's
know.
not aware of the dirt that's on my name, so that when they see me, it can be addressed right away. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that.
You're your own reputation cleaner.
Yeah, my own reputation. So my name would be on it.
Wax on, wax off.
You know? Yeah, don't pull up if you ain't with it. So I got 525 grand left.
dang. I
Uh,
thought you said you used 600 of it.
no. That's how much I got invested. So then, I would get the existing land that I'm an heir to in Mexico, and I would expand on it. So I would I feel like 50 grand goes a long way in Mexico. I'd fucking throw 50 grand at that.
It does. $1,000 goes a lot,
If I had
man.
$1 million, I'd rebuild the great city of Tenochtitlan.
It's gonna be a fucking 100 square feet.
Let's see, where am I got 475 left. Donate it all to the Zapatistas.
Damn. Get all that Zapatista coffee. Man.
Let's see, 475. I get 75 of that and give it to my mom.
Nah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
But under the caveat that she can only spend it with a financial advisor. Yeah. She wouldn't be able to spend any of it on shoes.
That's not financial advice.
On shoes, those shoes.
Yeah.
Or Shivas?
Yeah, like if the financial advisor comes back and he says like she bought 10 pair of shoes, I'm like, all right,
Cut her off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta
the
sign up
yeah,
with it.
yeah, under the caveat that she has a strict financial advisor.
He's stern but fair.
Yes.
Just like my judge.
Shout out to Jackass. Those are like, tell you
I
about it.
got 400 grand left.
You're coming out with me.
No, I don't know.
I would
That's
give.
bullshit.
Let's see, 400 grand. I divide 40 grand of that minus 40 grand. So I give each of you 10 grand.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
I
it,
give each of you 10
10 grand, huh? That's all we're worth, huh?
No, that's not all you're worth, but if you invest it, I know you'd be worth more.
He knows these people fish. We don't just eat the fish.
Yeah, I know you're all fishermen, so I think 10 grand.
Yeah, 10 grand.
I think 10 grand would go to each of you for your own personal endeavors.
Dude, I would day trade the fuck out of the whole 10. I'd day trade the fuck out of the whole
The
10.
whole 10.
Just
Yeah.
Dogecoin,
No, fuck that. Just do whatever. Some shitty
Doge
shit
to the
coin.
moon.
Oh, fucking VPN.
Fucking, did you see Elon's last post? Doge is going to the moon.
He's literally gonna send his crypto wallet to the fucking moon. He's gonna attach it to one of his rockets and say, "Oh yeah, let's do it." That fool would do some shit like that.
Alright. I'm gonna set 60 grand aside for some other folks. I don't know if I give it to them personally. I think I would.
Illegitimate children?
Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
I'll probably invest the 60 grand for people that they don't even know, and then like.
Here you go.
And then
Who
when
you're investing
and then
in.
when it hits, I'd be like, yo, you're welcome. That leaves me with 300 grand left.
Damn.
Just thinking a gang of time.
Yeah.
Almost as long as you.
Yeah. So I got 300 grand left.
It won't take that long, still.
No, I know. It's definitely a do-up.
Yeah, and then I got 100 grand to invest in my mobile living endeavors. I wouldn't buy a house. I'd buy like I'd buy like a zombie killer van that I would live out of.
That's kind of a good idea.
I'd buy a zombie killer van that I fucking like live out of, so I just fucking don't have any like stationary housing. People wanted to find me, they'd have a hard time to find my fucking zombie killer, and then they'd have to approach with strict caution because everybody can get it.
They have motion detector rifles and shit.
I am the motion detector. Right?
Yeah.
So
Where do you sleep though?
So there's a $100,000 fucking death trap vehicle. That leaves me with 200 grand left.
Let me just say it's gonna take more than 100K for that shit.
It might, but I have investments that are like funneling money back.
Oh wow, we talk like that, we could have all done so much more, nigga.
So 100 grand is my base.
All right, there you go.
That's my base for the zombie.
Alright, cool.
Right, and then I have 200 grand left. I'm gonna put another 100 grand.
Like a bus or like a Mercedes? Those Mercedes, those
Oh, the
big
wagons?
Does it really matter?
Hell yeah, it matters, fool. You could be comfortable.
That's another episode. Another episode. It matters, but for another episode. Minus another 100 grand. What I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna start like a tiny security firm that I'm just gonna equip my security personnel with, and we're just gonna fucking like
Do security?
do security.
Very strict security.
We're gonna be very secure. You know what I mean? 100 grand into like getting it all the way secure.
You're gonna be stern but fair.
Stern.
We're gonna be stern but fair, but like the Nawa way.
Oh,
And then
in a good
a
way.
very good way.
That's the only way.
Yeah, I'm using with 100 grand for miscellaneous expenses that's going to the savings account.
To the
No, the security is the.
Right.
On a side note, I sent you a TikTok about a bus that is a zombie killer. It's a
Nice.
game. It's a paintball game
Games over here.
in Oklahoma, and it's a huge bus, and everybody sits in the bus, and they shoot the zombies as the bus goes through the land.
Oh, wow.
I sent it to you.
they have
Like last
That
night.
little kid shit.
No, little kids, grown people. The bus is bad.
So you'd have a bus like that?
No.
No?
I would have like,
Real.
the real 4x4 zombie killer death trap.
You have not seen the bus?
I saw the bus.
He's
I saw
a
the
lunatic.
bus. It would absolutely not be that bus.
No. Okay.
That bus is alive. Good idea though. 100 grand, yeah. I know there's a bunch of shit I could do with 100 grand. It's gonna passive income, miscellaneous expenses. I know for sure, once I get like my refund investment, the first thing I would do is I would fucking send my tata to Mexico to chill for a little bit. And while he's over there, I would just get my house super fucking nice and fucking clean the whole outside and remodel the inside and make that shit fucking really fucking clean.
At an elevator?
Nice.
Wait, are we talking about
Elevator.
extra?
So that when he comes back,
We're gonna get into it.
so that when he comes back and he
money?
sees it, he'd be like, fuck, yeah, he'd be like so fucking happy that this shit just looks fucking nice. I just want him to look at it and be like,
Just gonna reinforce the side of the hill.
yeah. All of that. That's it, that's what I would do.
Cool.
Damn.
So where do we go from here?
Lucas had got 250.
Oh, this one has 250.
Oh yeah, did you figure it out?
Tell me what I told them.
Oh my god. Are you really doing that?
I kind of have the same idea of what you were saying about like creating like a cultural center, like to create like an economic center, which is kind of like an idea I've had, like, you know.
One thing I didn't say about that center is that it would be a seed to generate an in-house economy where we can like pay for our own shit, like how the Nation of Islam has their own supermarket and their own clothing store and their own things that they buy for themselves, and we would do that.
You know, it's funny, like, on that note, when you said that, it was kind of funny because when I was talking about winning the lotto, that definitely was one of the things that I would have done. I would have built a multi-million-dollar complex system building that would not only have temporary housing, so people that are just not in the good luck at the moment, they could stay there for a little bit. Same thing you're saying, like have actual like businesses inside of it, like print shops, or all these like revenue generating things that people can utilize to start their own shit. And then like same thing, like even like fun things, like just recreational stuff. Just like, yeah, but it would be just this multi-native complex. And I got that idea
mall,
from,
like a Montebello Mall, but just for natives.
yeah, but like just cool, and not even just, but like a big building like that. And I got that idea because like when I went to the res, they had just built a multi-million-dollar complex for the youth, and it was just filled with like cool shit for just the kids to do. But I was like, nah, on a way bigger scale, if like one the bottom, like
That shit would be dope.
huge.
You know what I would do? I'd fucking build like a 20-story building, and from the bottom floor to the 20th floor, there's nothing in between. Absolutely nothing. Just raw space, and then you just get to my spot. You know?
Oh, at the top.
Yeah.
You just own it?
Everything.
Look at all this space I own. Nobody can use it.
Yeah. Just
In that case, there's a building in China, in those ghost towns, you can get a
maybe I will. Yeah.
A bunch of Chinese ghost town buildings. Have a helicopter fly to each one of them.
Yeah, I would fund a Taiwanese rebel camp inside of Beijing.
damn,
That would be dope.
get crushed right away.
Taiwan.
I wonder how long it takes for China to cancel this after I said that. They're pretty hungry.
In China? Very.
Oh yeah, in China. Yeah. The we can put that on TMC. Cancel in China.
That's an accolade, yeah.
Now we're back on the manga fucking. The manga algorithm.
Something I didn't hear from any of you was talking about MAGA is donating to Trump's presidential candidacy.
Re-election
Ooh,
candidate.
Yeah, that would probably.
I have like $100 grand left.
With that much
On my return investments, I definitely
I got
throw it.
Definitely throwing on the. Not even just Trump, but just whoever the conservative candidate.
Yeah, I would get Bush in there again.
You already served me today.
The brother Jeb.
I wouldn't give any money to the Trump candidacy. I would do the other idea, which is I would take money from the Trump candidacy.
We don't talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Oh, that's his
Yeah.
niche right there. That's his niche.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of the MAGA algorithm. We just got in.
I mean, there's some family stuff I would.
You know what would be cool though if I did want the like lottery and it was like billions of dollars? It would be dope to buy an island, like, you know, have an island and then do a resort for native people, where like not only do you have like workshops to like build.
In Hawaii.
No. You buy an island and you kick off the native people.
Nah. I mean, there's some islands.
Y'all gotta go.
You make them your servants.
There's some small islands.
No. They
Anyways.
gotta go.
They gotta go and you bring in others.
Yeah.
Nah, it would be like a
Filipinos or
space
something like that.
where people can go and experience like Like if they want to do ceremony and stuff like that, there's a place for that, right? And not only that, but it's kind of like a rehab center, you know, where like if you don't have a skill set, you want to learn some shit, that's the place to go to. What do you want to learn? Music, you want construction, whatever the fuck, you know, boom, go learn it right there. Work on yourself, you know, come back into this world and like incorporate, you know. So like we start building each other up like that. People that go there's like a school for them, you know. And then they come back with like skill sets and like a better mindset and, you know, do it all over again.
And they can't leave the island until they.
Nah, they can leave whatever the fuck they want.
Nah, they're stuck on an island. You're here for rehab.
See, you don't even say everything.
Yeah,
Something.
just keep them.
Call it fantasy island.
Oh, that's my other plan. That's what's that guy's name from fucking Playboy?
No, Hugh Hefner.
That's my Hugh Hefner
Oh,
plan.
then you have their pet.
Let's not talk about that one because
We call it the Epstein island.
No, now that I think about it, I think my investment property, I'd probably get it like in Beverly Hills, and I would charge twice the price that white people are paying for it right now.
Wow.
Because they're paying, you know what I mean, they're paying top up. People out here are paying like stupid prices to live in these places. I'd probably get something like this. You know? Absolutely.
Not in the Beverly Hills, but not in the hills.
Yeah. Wherever I can get the most money
man.
for the least. So yeah.
The most money for you.
All right, you have to spend. We're gonna go around as we close it up. You got $1 million. You have to spend it all in one thing. You're gonna spend the whole meal ticket on one thing.
Hookers.
Okay.
guns.
I don't know.
Come on.
Fuck. Yeah. You go for capacity. Okay.
I'll probably go with something that's gonna bring back more money, so probably cryptos.
Guns make money.
So do hookers.
There's our fast return.
Purchasing the entire body.
There's the fastest return. The second fastest return. Might
I
as
feel
well
like
take
cocaine
one.
would make more money than hookers.
That's funny.
I guess property.
Property.
Crypto, hookers, property, cocaine.
Guns. I didn't say cocaine, I said guns.
He just looks at you and thinks cocaine.
I know. Oh, I know why.
Damn, this fool.
I buy a cartel.
Oh, what a
$1 million.
You know what you
That would be the weakest cartel.
You just bought a gang,
cartel
dude.
that consists of the Harmony Keepers.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Damn.
I was trying to figure what can I buy that incorporates
$1 million. A cartel. Buy yourself a dream.
What can I buy that incorporates all of that? I don't know. I buy $1 million on a housing property. Big time shout out to the LA Natives podcast. Shout out to Alfonso Garcia Lettering, the homie.
Get your chamoy and all your chamoy needs from Lichis Chamoy. Shout out to Lichis Chamoy.
If you guys like pastrami's, hit up Arts Pastrami's. Saturdays, bomb ass pastrami.
Shout out to the Tamalera right there on City Terrace Drive in front of the Guadalupe Church.
Bonnie
Bonnie
Beach.
Beach.
And City Terrace.
In City Terrace Drive. If you're in City Terrace, show her some love. Buy her tamales and champurados. And
She got fresh juice too.
Orange juice.
Havana.
Shout out to Tier 1.
Oh yeah.
Big time shout out, Tier 1.
Tier 1.
Good Life Pool Service.
Good
For
Life
all
Pool
your
Service.
pool service out there. Make sure you hit up my boy Eddie with Good Life.
That's right. And shout out to me. Get your tattoos. Come get tatted.
Get my whole neck blasted.
I'll
Blast your whole neck.
get your whole neck blasted. That's gonna be my sticker. Get your whole neck.
Also shout out to my. You really need to get your neck blasted. Shout out to.
On knees. Yeah, if you need
Who else were you shouting out? I know we got.
It's probably fucked up number. Well,
Yeah.
we'll do it on the next one.
Yeah, on the next
We
one.
missed you. We're sorry, but
Yeah,
we'll get you.
We'll
Let
get
us
you.
know in the comments. Yo, the comments section, high key, is hella weak.
It's empty.
Y'all need to get on.
Shout out to Red Dog though.
Yo, shout out to Red Dog. Yeah. Shout out to
We
Red
met
Dog.
him.
We met
met
Red
you.
Dog finally.
We finally figured out who you are.
Shout out to our one and only viewer. If you're not Red Dog, then you need to leave a comment so we know that you're not Red Dog. And our one and only viewer.
So
Yo, shout out to my boy Iman. Caught the Left 4 Dead albums. If you haven't been up on that,
DJ
you-
Iman.
you're
MC
not DJ, but shout out to my boy Iman.
DJ MC Iman.
I'm gonna hit him up like, yo, DJ.
Caught those Left 4 Dead albums. They're super fire. You won't be disappointed. Trust me, if I'm saying that that's good shit, like you could take that shit to the bank. It's pretty good shit because I don't listen to garbage. So.
This is some South, that's garbage.
Yeah.
shout out to the Apache stronghold out there, keeping it down at the Oak Flats.
How about the Hadunasani? Am I saying that right?
What in the Shawnee?
Yeah, those people.
Swiss.
Kicking out RCMP. Good job.
Yeah.
We like you guys.
And then,
I would donate money to you on my
$3 million?
on my return investment.
Yeah.
You don't want to take it in return. And then who else? We shouting out. Who else shows us mad love? Connor Who shows us mad love. Shout out to Connor Who's. Who else shows us mad love?
Does she have a? She has
Sister Chrissy Bear.
Sister
Shout
Chrissy
out.
Bear shows us mad love.
Yo, if you ever get hit with that COVID and need that magic, hit up my homegirl Chrissy Bear.
Also, if you fuck with plant-based foods, Chrissy Bear hooks it up. That shit is delicious. I like plant-based foods, but not everybody makes them super bomb. So Mali Nali Superfoods is plant-based. Hella bomb. Chrissy Bear is plant-based food. Hella bomb. Caught that. There was one person I was about to shout out right now. I can't remember what it was. Who they were. Oh well. Oh yeah, shout out to my boy KRS-One, he killed it last night. Shout out to my boy Big Daddy Kane, he killed it last night.
killed it last night.
I guess one last shout out to one of my homegirl from Bow Heights, Flor de Luna. She has her business right there across the street from Plaza del Mariachi.
Placita Aloe Vera.
Mariachi
Mariachi
Plaza.
Plaza.
She's right across the street from Mariachi Plaza. Her and Flor de Luna.
And shout outs to the late adopter for those moon phases.
Woo, and Coins Kid.
They come in
Coins Kid.
on the clutch.
Big time shout out to Coins Kid. Yo, if you're not watching Coins Kid and you're not making money, then
You're
I
fucking
don't know
up.
what to tell you.
You're fucking up.
You're fucking up.
Coin Bureau for all in the news. All crypto news. You wanna know about the fucking back end and what's going on? Crypto Bureau.
Oh, also, if you're hella lazy, if you're like super lazy and you don't want to set up like your fucking crypto wallet, and you're like, I want to buy an asset, but I'm just so lazy, I just can't do the things.
Don't insult them.
They're not lazy.
No, go ahead.
If you're so lazy and just like,
You're just
I
a
don't
piece
wanna-
of shit.
I don't want to make any money.
I hate
I don't
money.
want to press the buttons and I
The
don't want to make
capitalism.
money, but I want the
But
asset.
the capitalist.
Well, you might be able to send one of us some money, and then once you shoot you the asset, hit us in the DMs for more info on that.
Okay.
Don't hit him in the DMs.
Don't hit my DMs. Hit us in the DMs.
Hit him in the DMs. Hit his DMs.
Hit us in the
We'll
DMs.
route you to the right.
Hit up the main circle at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That circle DM.
Never ever hit my DMs. Not ever come into my DMs for any reason. If
It's
you want to
poison.
tattoo,
It's poison.
if you want to tattoo,
It's bad
you're
for your
gonna go on
health.
Tattoo Ravens at
It's fucking
gmail.com.
polluted.
Stay the fuck out of my DMs.
You get
It's
the
a
staff
no-go
infection.
zone.
Can I have a baby? Fucking
All right.
loaded.
With that, we'll see you at the next episode.
Oh.